One of the best things you can ever cook on your Blackstone is a cheesesteak. And you know, there's a lot of controversy around, oh, that's not a Philly. That's fine. I do believe there is a true Philly cheesesteak. I've never personally had one. Would love to go get one. Never had one. But today, I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to make some cheesesteak loaded fries on that Blackstone. Now, I'm a true believer, and there's such a thing as a true Philly cheesesteak. And I've never had one personally, but I really do believe that you can change things up, still call it a cheesesteak. It's kind of like pizza or a hamburger. Change your toppings up as you like them, and it's still a hamburger or a pizza. That's the way I feel about a cheesesteak. But we need to get cooking, so go on and fire up that Blackstone to get that thing heating up. We have a little bit of prep to do, not a whole lot, so let's get all this done while that griddle heats up. All right, first things first, bell pepper. And there again, I know that's not traditional, but I like bell peppers and onions on my cheesesteak. So I'm just gonna slice up some green bell pepper and some yellow onion. So there we go. Green bell pepper and yellow onion sliced up. Let's talk steak. Cheesesteak. I mean, it's cheesesteak. You got to have steak. Now, normally for a cheesesteak, you use ribeye. Believe it or not, the store was completely sold out of ribeyes, I guess. Maybe it's that time of year about us grabbing them up and cooking out. I don't know. But I did find this thin sliced top round steak. It's got some pretty marbling to it. I loved it. Loved how it looked. I figured it's already shaved. Let's use that. So now all I got to do is just come in here and just cut it in little pieces, see? Like this, just kind of thin slice, like you would a cheesesteak, see? And look how that's gonna turn out. That is gonna be perfect for what we're doing. So let's get all this sliced up. And just about done slicing up all this steak. This is a good bit of steak right here, y'all. Perfect, just what I'm looking for. Look how that turned out, love it. So let's see here, peppers and onions are done. The steak is done. I think everything's prepped up. Let's take these fries over here and go check on the griddle. Come on. Well, I'm seeing that white smoking. You know what that means. It means it's time to put some groceries down on this griddle. Got to throw down a good bit of oil first, though. Get a good bit right there. Turn around here. Grab up our fries. I got to get them cut open, y'all. Cut open. I got the crispy crinkle cut fries. Use whatever kind you like. I love these crispy crinkle cuts right here. And let's just get them to cooking. And that's right, these are frozen straight on the griddle. You know, that fry looks kind of bad. It's got a bad spot in it or whatever in it. Get rid of that one. So let's get these kind of spread out and get them to cooking. And get them a head start, because everything else will come together pretty quickly. A lot of people don't realize you can do French fries right on the griddle top. And they turn out amazing. They really, really do. But now, when doing fries on a Blackstone, you just got to be patient. It's kind of like hash browns. You got to let them cook for a little bit. These have been going, I don't know, about 3 or 4 minutes now. Let's go ahead and stir them up and see how they're doing. Yep, they're starting to get a little brownness to them, as you see like a couple of them in there, looking good. So yeah, you just want to stir them up. I got my little basting basket holder right there. We're going to use that here in just a little bit. We'll go ahead and bring these fries more over toward the center where the grill is hot. And we'll just spread them back out, let them cook just a little bit longer. It's time to give them another stir. Oh yeah, coming together nicely. Nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these over here to the side. We got to make room for our sauce here, so let's slide that over. And I'm going to let these fries just kind of hang out on the side of the griddle over here. And we're going to get cooking our peppers and our onions. But we need oil first. We got to have oil. So let's put down a little oil back here. Throw in our peppers and our onions. Grab you up some seasoning. Of course, I'm using my own, of course. Just so you know, I'm really working on getting this bottled and maybe make it available to you. Let me know if you're interested. We'll get that going on there. Stir that in. Let them cook down just a little bit. Check on our fries one more time over here. Now, notice I'm moving around this basting pot thing with Juber holder over here. That's because we're going to use our basting pot. The handy dandy basting pot. I actually love this thing. I've used it in several videos. that people's been interested in it. If you're interested in one of these, I'll leave the link down below in the description. You just got to have one of these. But we're going to use it today to heat up the Cheez Whiz. Cheez Whiz. Because I was told you got to have Cheez Whiz for a cheesesteak. I don't really know. I think it's Wit Whiz or Whiz Wit. I ain't sure. Correct me how it's supposed to be. Either way, I want Cheez Whiz. That's what we say in South Carolina. So let's get all of this into this basting pot and start heating it up. So we take this and just set it right over here to heat up. But while we're here, let's check on our peppers and onions one more time. They're doing good. Check on our fries over here. They're doing amazing. Looking good. We want them to crisp up, so we're going to spread these out along this whole side over here so they can get good and crispy. Now we got that Cheez Whiz warming up. It won't take long, and these fries are starting to crisp up. Look how golden brown they are starting to turn. And y'all check out these peppers and onions we got going on over here in the corner. Yes, sir. This griddle is starting to look really, really good. Come together quick, ain't it? Let's mix these fries up a little bit more. You got to be careful with them. You don't want to sit too long because they will start to burn. So just stir them up every now and then. You'll get the hang of it. It's kind of like hash browns. You just got to be patient with them. But as you see, they are really starting to look good and crisp up, and that's what we want. So let's spread these back out because now it is time to cook some steak. So let's start out some more oil just right through here. Grab up our steak over here and get it to cooking. And you know we got to season that too. Gonna be some good eating here in a minute, y'all. Look how quick that steak will cook up. That's what you want. Let's spread that out. Let that cook for just a second. And it won't take this steak long at all. These peppers and onions are really, really looking good. Look how they're sauteing in there. And this steak, y'all. This steak. Wish you could smell it out here right now. But look at how beautiful these fries are turning out. And this Cheez Whiz over here is actually starting to get pretty dang warm. So it won't be long now at all. So let's get in here and mix our steak up some more. I think what I'll do is go ahead and bring in my peppers and my onions to it. Get all them mixed in. I debated on whether to do that now or to wait, but I figured go ahead and mix it in. What I was going to do is kind of layer everything on top of the fries, but I think I'm just going to mix the peppers and onions in with the steak. That way you're ensured to get that deliciousness of the peppers and the onions in every bite. So spread this right out here. Let that steak finish up cooking. Come check on our fries over here. They are just about done. Yes, sir. We are just about ready to eat. There's one more thing to do, and that's to add some cheese to our steak. Now, normally I add a provolone, but I went by the deli the other day and I had the Cooper Sharp. And I'm understanding that's what you got to have for cheesesteaks. So I got a bunch of it, probably way too much, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of it out of here. And I had them slice it up for me already. We're just gonna mix this in with this cheesesteak right here. Or with the steak. Now it's a cheesesteak. You can't have cheesesteak unless you got cheese, right? So now we got the cheese, got the steaks, now it's cheesesteak. So let's mix this much in and see how it's gonna look as far as our cheesiness goes. So while that melts down over here, does its thing, let's check on our fries again. Yes, sir. Loving that color on the fries now. That's what we're wanting. Some of the steak's getting mixed in with, but that's okay because that's where it's gonna go anyhow. Looking good. Come back over here. Mix all this up. We'll just let this cheese melt down and this steak, see where we're at, and then figure it out from there. I don't know about you, but I do believe that looks pretty dang good right there. You can see the cheesiness. You can see the peppers and the onions, that delicious steak in there, and it smells amazing. So let's just slide this over to the side. Let's go ahead and get our fries over here, because I'm going to try to make room for our cutting board up here, because we're going to assemble this on the griddle. But one more thing too, y'all. Look at this beautiful cheese right here, how it melted down. Look at that. That is what we love to have right there. That's why I love this basting pot. Works perfect right there. So grab you up a handy dandy cutting board, place it right on that griddle. Turn around here and grab you a plate, place it right on top of that cutting board. Then we'll come in here and just grab up these fries and put them right on that plate. That's going to be our base right there. Got to have something for all that steak to rest on. Now that we have all them fries on there, let's grab up our cheesesteak and get it all over them. Look how perfect this is turning out, y'all. Man, this is going to be good. Now, there's one more thing to do. Get the rest of it, that's what it is. Now there's one more thing to do. The cheese whiz. Gotta have wit whiz. You gotta have the cheese whiz on top. So we'll just kind of drizzle that over the top like that right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And there it is. Y'all, this smells amazing. It looks amazing. Let's take it over here and check it out. Come on. So how'd you like how that came together? Quick, fast, and in a hurry, just the way I like all my meals. But we ain't quite done. A little post dust is in order. Just a little light sprinkling of some more rub on here, just to add a little more flavor, as if it don't already have enough flavor. There we go. Good enough. Perfect. Love it. I wish you could smell this. I really do. But what you can do is check this out. I am really loving how this turned out. I mean, look how these fries turned out right here, and that steak, and then peppers and them onions, and all this cheese and that seasoning. Yes, sir. This is going to be some good eating right here. Speaking of which, let's try it out. Now, that looked good, didn't it? It really did. I'm going to fix to tell you if it is good. I'll go ahead and grab me some. Look at that. Boy, that steak, and peppers, and onions. Give me some French fries over here. Wait a minute. I'm having a moment. Man, that's amazing. That is so good. This seasoning really sets it off. You really got to try this seasoning when I get on the market. But if you have a favorite, I can't even talk. It's so good. If you have a favorite seasoning to use, by all means use it. Maybe if I get this out there, it'll become your favorite. But either way, the way the French fries cooked up, good and crispy. The steak is good and tender. The cheese, that Cooper Sharp cheese really, really does come through. So I'm going to start using that from now on. I know I can get it in my local deli. So use that by all means. I used to use provolone, now I use that Cooper Sharp. I'm sticking with that Cooper. I really am. The cheese whiz on top, yes. The peppers and onions, to me, are a must on any cheesesteak. I don't care what you say, original or it's not supposed to be on there, whatever. I love them on there, and I'm going to continue putting them on there. But let me know what you would add to this. You could really dress these up, add like mushrooms and all kinds of stuff to it. So let me know what you would do. And with that, I'm going to take this inside, share it with the family, and, well, leave the napkin out here, and we'll see you next time.